Yo, what is up guys? It's me, Lee, back bringing some more daily NBA news. Thank you once again. You guys already know that you are the real MVPs. You're coming back each and every single day. But now, let's take a look at everything that's going on in the NBA. But first, I do have to give a quick word about this video sponsor, JumpShotTrainer.com. Improve your jumper with JumpShotTrainer.com. Their method is guaranteed to improve your shooting accuracy by eliminating resistance from your offhand. Use the links in the description box below to learn more. First up in the news, we got reports in saying that the Toronto Raptors are now seen as the favorites to trade for Kawhi Leonard before next season starts. According to an online sportsbook, the Raptors are now even money to land Kawhi. There's been some moving and shaking on the odds over the past 2 days or so, as the Raptors just jumped to co-favorites along with the Spurs to start next season with Leonard on their roster. But that line shifted even more on Thursday. Now the betting site has Toronto at even money, while San Antonio has moved to plus 400 in regards to retaining Leonard. And before you dismiss this based on the fact that it's from OddsShark, a betting company, remember that these are the same guys that before LeBron signed with the Lakers reported that the odds were leaning heavily on LeBron James signing with the Lakers. So if they got that right, they could be onto something with this whole Kawhi Leonard report as well. Which begs the question, where on earth did the Toronto Raptors come from? And the first guy to ever report on the possibility of the Raptors trading for Kawhi Leonard was none other than ESPN's Brian Windhorst, as he said this: "The Raptors are definitely a team a lot of executives out there feel are fertile to make a trade. They have a horde of young, good prospects on rookie contracts, which is what you want if you're a team starting a rebuild. Secondly, they might see a window here in the East. The third reason is because if the 76ers and the Celtics are not going to give away their prized young prospects, for example, if Jaylen Brown is not on the table, if Markelle Fultz is not on the table, if Ben Simmons is not on the table, the Raptors have less of a burden to overcome. I definitely think if the Spurs decide to trade Kawhi, and that's the important thing, I don't think they're there yet, but if they do get there, they're absolutely going to talk to the Raptors. And the majority of people believe that it would take a package of DeMar DeRozan plus a couple of young players plus a draft pick or two in order for the Raptors to trade for Kawhi Leonard, which I guess if there is any truth to all of this buzz and something really is in the works, that could explain the cryptic messages that we talked about DeRozan posting to his Instagram stories yesterday, as well as him deleting all of his pictures off Instagram. As far as should the Raptors trade for Kawhi Leonard though, I'm gonna leave that one with you guys to decide. Let me know your opinions on this down in the comment section below. Do you think that the Toronto Raptors should trade for Kawhi Leonard? In tomorrow's video, towards the end of tomorrow's video, I'm going to be going through some of the best replies and giving my opinion, so I guess basically the original question of the day is back. Next up in the news, Isaiah Thomas and the Denver Nuggets agreed on a 1-year, $2 million deal. First off, $2 million, that's really all Isaiah Thomas was able to get $2 million. Now before I say this, let me just say that the majority of us, the majority of people in this world would do anything in a heartbeat to get a $2 million a year salary. Let's just make that clear right here. But in terms of NBA standards and what these NBA players are getting paid nowadays, $2 million, Isaiah Thomas is basically playing for free. And after Isaiah Thomas signed with the Nuggets, I guess he got a little offended by the fact that he was only able to receive a $2 million paycheck. So quick to forget. I'll remind them though, legendary, don't get it twisted. It's just MJ and Kobe. LOL, so quick to act like they forgot. It's all good though. I'll just stay on that slow grind and get it how I live. I hope Isaiah Thomas is able to prove himself again this year and land a much bigger contract next offseason, because it's literally impossible for him to make any less than he's making right now in the NBA. For our next story of the day, well, it doesn't seem like Dennis Schroder is about to be with the Atlanta Hawks for much longer, as Jeremy Lin has just been traded from the Brooklyn Nets to the Atlanta Hawks, pretty much in exchange for just a 2020 second-round draft pick. And the Hawks, according to reports, aren't looking to buy out or waive Lin either, most likely meaning they're going to keep him as a spark plug off the bench behind Trae Young. Also meaning that Dennis Schroder is the odd man out here, since I can't see a realm in which the Hawks would want to keep Schroder, Trae Young, and Jeremy Lin. And on top of all of this, you remember back earlier in the summer, both sides were rumored to be working on some type of way to get Dennis Schroder out of Atlanta. Dennis Schroder didn't want to be there, the Hawks didn't want him there, so they've been trying to find a team to trade for Schroder, but they haven't been able to find any takers yet. But with this move, maybe they have. Maybe something is in the works and Dennis Schroder is about to be traded, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see, and you can for sure guarantee that I'll let you know if anything comes up. And for what will actually be our final bit of news for the day, the Denver Nuggets just gave away Kenneth Faried to the Nets for free, literally for free, as the Nets only had to send over the contract of Isaiah Whitehead, who was about to get waived. But on the other hand, the Nets also received a 2019 first round draft pick, a 2020 second round draft pick, and Darrell Arthur. But overall, no one really cares. But that is actually gonna do it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to smack that sub button and hit the bell as well so you can stay updated with everything that goes on in the NBA on a daily basis. Thank you once again for watching. I'll see all of you right back here tomorrow, but until then, keep getting the buckets, Team SDC, and I'm out of here. Peace!